Hi and welcome to another video of series Sharing Experience. Today we'll learn basic of PHP and WordPress coding for bloggers. Today we will customize existing theme on WordPress. We'll create custom template and learn basic PHP WordPress functions which are responsible for what we see on front end. We'll see loops which populates posts. We'll customize posts layout. So I have Generatepress theme installed on my local test domain. Like you can see this. We'll start with customizing this footer part built with Generatepress. I want to remove it. So what we'll do is we'll go to the theme editor, and as you can see it's in footer. So it may be in theme footer.php file. We'll look for it here, and as you can see it's not here, but they have used some WordPress hooks filters like generate after footer. These are theme generated, theme customized or theme developed functions to get content saved in another file. So we have to find where this function exists, and to do that what I will do is I will download GeneratePress theme on my local computer from wordpress.org. Here, and open footer.php in my text editor. I'm using Sublime text editor for Mac. You can use any text editor. I'm using Sublime because it's lightweight and easy to use. Now we have to find for this function in all files. So for that we can use search in file folder of feature of text editor. Like in Sublime in Mac, I can do it with short command shift and F, and paste this and add the folder here, Generatepress, and find. It took me back to here. uh, it didn't find, so we'll see another filter. We'll search with built with. Yeah, it's here in structure footer.php. It's in file inc folder. Like you can see it's in inc structure and footer.php file Generatepress. So we'll go to the folder inc structure and then footer.php. Here you can see it's there, built with copyright and then built with Generatepress. We can remove this complete till here. Like if you click on last of this opening bracket, You see it highlighted it where it's starting from and where it's end. So we have to remove it completely like this. And in double quotes or quotes, you can enter the string whatever you want, like copyright my site and update. Now refresh. It's updated. Now I will create a test post. I hit this post. Let's see what are the options available for customization. Homepage setting, no. Layout, header, primary. There are not much options available for customization. So, like if we want to customize it, we'll right click and inspect, and it will open the developer tool. Now, like if you want to update basic CSS of this, we can take our mouse over to here and go to the parent div, like it's inside article or article. This is the main div, parent div of this part. This. Now we'll click here to get this ID or part of this. Like you can see here are the classes: status, publish, post format. So I will get this class, copy and paste it with dot. This is the basic CSS. Like if you want to change the background color, in type background, and here you can enter red, background color red. It's not changing. If it's not changed, you can put important. If it's still not changed, so you have selected the wrong div. Like now I'm selecting inside article, background, still not changing. See, now you can save this CSS, copy and save this CSS to style.css file here. In last of it, or in sets css style.css. Most of the themes follow the same structure: assets, css, and then put the css there. You can also put it in extra css part in customize option, but I'm saving it here to check. Update. Now do a hard refresh. It's not updated. It's not updated because I'm using Cloudflare and I have to clear the cache from there also. So this is the basic of how to update the CSS. You have to use your own creativity, or you can find CSS codes from Google search, etc. Now we will create a default template here on theme folder, or we'll go with main index.php. Now for learning part, I will remove this all part and update it. Now you see everything is blank. Now PHP start with this function. PHP, and under it now we have to call the header file. For that we will use function get header, and like this. And if we don't know this function, we will Google it, get header WordPress. Here you can see get header, this function. When you start coding, you should know what you want to do, and everything is available with a Google, simple Google search. Now with get header and get footer, we will get the header and footer on index.php file like this. Now under it, now if you want to do basic HTML here, now we will do our HTML here. Like we will add h1 tag and enter it my blog. Now see under header and footer, and h1 will come. Now we want to create on div with class my site and put header there, h1 there, my blog, and then we can give a paragraph. This is my blog, and then we'll create another div class. You should know basic of HTML, which you can learn from W3 school. And here we use a div class my posts. Now we want to add all the posts we publish here in WordPress to come under this div. So what we will do is get WordPress posts. We'll search for Google, and you see get post function. You have to scroll this to get the code, and if you know code you can code it yourself, but as I'm doing it basic, so I'm teaching how to find code, how to customize it, how to get it. This is the function get posts empty return query. This is the function of get posts. Retrieve an array of latest post. To find more easier version, we will find 1 2 3 more posts. Like we see how to display all posts in WordPress. This is the question which we have, which come in our mind, and we'll go to Stack Overflow and go to the answer here, like you see, and we'll copy it all and paste it here. Like you see, this is PHP code, so we'll start it with PHP and update it. Now you see my first blog. This is my blog paragraph, and this test post, the title of post has come here under loop. This is the function, these are the argument we pass for the function wp query to get all the posts. You can learn theory of this part if you want from WP Codex, but we don't want to learn the coding or theory, so we'll go with the flow. Like you see, this is the post, first post we published. Now in loop we want title of this post. So for that, this is the function the title, which calls the title of post. After that, we'll add a simple br tag for line break, and then we want content of this part. For this, there is the function. You have to make sure that PHP code comes under this and HTML tag after this ending of PHP tag. So now in that content, we will refresh. You see test post and test post here come. We update it. And refresh. You see it's test post content. Now we want the link of this. What we call in WordPress is permalink. So to get permalink, what we'll do is we'll add ref tag and in ref tag we will call the function the permalink. You can learn about all this function from WP codex. See, now the file name is here. Now if you do search for WP content functions, these are all the function: get theme mode, apply filter. Every function have defined for everything, like function reference. You see these are the function: get permalink, the permalink, the excerpt for getting calling the excerpt, category name, post format. You can learn all about these functions and can create your own theme. Now further we can do CSS, and for that we have to right click inspect and go to the div my site. Under it we have created my blog. Now if we have to style this part, we can click this and it will auto select the class. Under it we can give a background color to anything. We can give padding like this. We can select color by clicking on it and hovering our mouse to like this, this and this and this. We'll change the color to white or hash codes. And copy and save it to the style.css file. Further, you can learn PHP basics from W3 school or tutorial point. Like as I told you, PHP start with this tag and end with this tag. Before and after this, you can put HTML. See, this is the hello world function in PHP. See, hello world. Echo. Echo function is used to print anything. Arrays, calendars, date, everything you can learn from PHP here. And about WordPress functions, you can learn here. All the WordPress functions, loops, everything is self-explanatory. You can learn from it with the Google search. But you have to know what you want to search, what you want to do. For that, you have to do coding. You should have question in your mind like what you want to do. Like first question we had is how to remove this footer part. So what I did is I went to footer. I found for the functions and remove that. Later, if I want to do more customization for this, if like I want to round it from here, what we can do is we'll search for Google for CSS code for this. Let me know in comments what more I should cover. We'll cover it in next video about coding in PHP. Later we'll create a own custom theme from HTML to WordPress. We'll create a theme from scratch so that you will learn from basic and grab the understanding of all the PHP functions and WordPress functions. We'll use almost all of these functions and create our own theme. So that's all for today. See you in next video.